Cross in here. Simon under pressure. Still going to be with St Mirren. Was Bradley caught? Yes, he was. From Pedri, can control his header. Straight into the grateful gloves of Bailey Peacock. There's that drop of the shoulder again. Good with Croatia. First game in the group. Different. Here's Nico Williams. Not far away from the far angle of post and crossbar. Didn't quite get enough whip on it between the lines. Occasionally going wide, occasionally there for the Williams delivery. Price running into trouble. There'll be a little attacking. And they're looking to build in the future. And Price! Charles. There's that little punch pass, didn't quite get through. Yamal. Oh, brilliant pass! It's another. Fabian Ruiz makes it 4-1 to Spain. Perfectly timed run. But how about the quality of the 16-year-old's pass? Northern Ireland with no answer to it. But just wait until you see the angle of the pass again from Lamine Yamal. Any footballer will tell you that the most difficult pass often in the game is a pass centrally in terms of your position here. And there's a little bit of an angle on it, but it still just has to be so... Tamely does it? No, kept in by Hugh. Free kick, foul on Bradley.
At times, they're inexperienced.
Ugly. Spain are in the mood. With Hume and Lewis to his stride. Cutback's good. Finish is excellent. Oh, how sweet was that, Pedri. So easy on the eye from Spain. And they're bouncing again at the Son Mosh. And they just can't track these runs, Northern Ireland. There's too much quality. There's the timing of the run, the timing of the pass. Williams, head up, sees the big picture and picks out Pedri beautifully. How sweet was the finish. Nice little change of direction and well fielded. Support from Charles, who loses his footing. Navas, driven in by Ruiz and fielded behind for a corner. Another good cross from Jesus Navas. Spain's final game ahead of the European Championship finals, and their captain Morata with an opportunity to stretch. Driven in by Williams. Ballard to meet him. Instant cross. Fine header from Morata. The Spain captain. And it was the veteran Jesus Navas with the assist. And senior international goal number 35 for Alvaro Morata. Northern Ireland defenders and indeed the bench wondering where the marking was. There's quality though on the whipped cross here. Wastes no time in getting it in, Navas. Morata, you can see clearly onside and gets in between two Northern Ireland defenders, neither of whom can deal with the Morata threat. Johnny Evans and Dan Ballard. Deflection, as it would seem. Here's Pedri. Gets away from Price. Another good cross from Jesus Navas, corner. It's a free. He's tracked his way around Lewis here, but he can't get enough on the cross. 3 days ago against Andorra. Bees. Good work from Price. Dropped here for Navas. Chance to get his hat-trick in Mallorca. It's hard work as Pedri claimed the handball there against Johnny Evans. Possession just as readily as out for Pedri. Oh yes! What a great strike! A first senior goal for Ballard and Northern Ireland after 66 seconds. A first senior international goal for 21-year-old Pedri. And it's 1-1 at the Son Mosh. That's exactly the point I was talking about earlier, that Northern Ireland, from their perspective, have to close those gaps. He gets on the half turn, he sees the possibilities, weighs it up quickly, uses the Northern Ireland defenders in front of the goalkeeper, Peacock Farrell, as a shield, and the goalkeeper's never getting there. Excellent goal from Pedri. Spain 1, Northern Ireland 1.
Grimaldo en el centro, le acompaña Nico Williams. Nico que se iba. Morata trata de salir de esa posición de fuera. La oportunidad para España, el tiro de Fabián. De nuevo saliendo y con la pelota sí Charles. Williams sigue Nico en el área, el tiro de Nick.
Está en el cargo.
A ver, Lamine y Nico. Qué lástima que Nico no ha podido.
Es difícil que pueda salir de titular el primer partido contra Croacia.
Faltarían minutos, sancionado los dos últimos partidos, ojo.
Lo puede usar muy bien Luis de la Fuente.
Sigue Yamal. El empujón para desestabilizarle de Luis. Sufrir, vamos a ver el centro de juego. Ahora le cuesta incluso tener el balón. Están perdiendo 4-1 y están partidos. Recordemos que
a este nivel, y bueno, y Mikel Merino, jugador.
Vamos a ver el lanzamiento directo.
Y Arzabal en la posición de 9.
Tiene cerca a Mikel Merino. Han tirado a puerta. Es la Pori Rey. Más goles. Vamos a ver Carvajal. El centro de Carvajal. Oyarzabal. Intentaba ahí Grimaldo para Nico Williams. Nico en el centro. No va a haber remate.
No lo tendrá, ya lo sé. Perdona, Roy.
Ahí va Lamine. Ahí va Lamine. Pelota atrás. Ahí puede intentar llegar a la pelota Thompson. Cuidado ahí para el delantero centro. Ubicar buen recorte. Puede marcar Irlanda.
Evolucionado. Hace que podemos ver a Grimaldo ahora por.
El envío largo de Grimaldo. Rodri que se va ahí muy bien. Vamos a ver Rodri. Para Mikel Merino. El remate de José Lu alto. El remate de José Lu se ha marchado alto después de la buena oportunidad. Dos veces muy sonadas, porque una fue en el Mundial de España en el 80. Se ha llevado ahí Lamine el remate. Marcado Oyarzabal cuando más contentos estaban los aficionados de Irlanda del Norte, que veían que no pasaba gran cosa. Acaba de marcar Oyarzabal con ese remate sutil después de la jugada de Lamine por el lado derecho. En el filo del minuto 15 de la segunda parte, Oyarzabal se suma a la fiesta. España 5, Irlanda del Norte 1.
Vaya semana de Mikel Oyarzabal, Juan Carlos.
Lleva 4 goles en 2 partidos. Lamine Yamal, la indecisión de los defensores y el remate de Oyarzabal. Mira cómo mete ahí ante Price la pelota, el pie Lamine. Un remate flojito de Oyarzabal,
y lo bueno
pero que hay que tenerlo en cuenta.
Y que es corregible. Porque
porque eso te puede pasar. Ya decíamos antes que los irlandeses, pues bueno, esperando que la ventaja no es nada bueno. Total que va a facilitar esta posibilidad de contra para... Le quitó la pelota al final, sí, Charles.
La verdad que muy bien.
Rafa Nadal abriendo el tema. El centro de Grimaldo.
Lea el balón principalmente.
Jordan Thompson en el lanzamiento muy cerrado para iniciar el camino hacia la Eurocopa. Comentaba Roy, España que va a cerrar aquí sus 2 choques de preparación de la selección en su 6º partido. España seguirá sin perder en Palma de Mallorca. Las acciones de José moviendo la pelota. España que tiene la exclusiva del balón en este partido. El envío de Rodri en julio, el 11 de agosto en París. Ha robado la pelota el equipo español.